Hey there, it's Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. It's the first day of Thrillerathon, and I've not read anything yet. I mean, it's only about 10:30, so I don't feel that bad about it, but yeah, I've been up really early this morning because I've been working on a secret project. Now, I can't give you guys any more information, but I've been working on this with two lovely ladies, and it's going to be very, very exciting. Watch this space. Anyway, so I'm going to actually start doing some Thrillerathon things because it's time. So I'm going to start my first book off with, I think, Sixth Target by James Patterson and Maxine Petro. Mostly because I'm halfway through this one already, and I feel like what better way than to start off with something I only had 200 pages left, and it's like short as well. I like short books. It's not short, but I mean it's like the words are big. It's big words, big writing, small chapters. Now I'm laying down. I don't know why, but like my arm hurts and this feels like the best way to be. So now I'm laying down. So I'm going to get reading this one and I'll, let you know what I think. So it's breakfast time. Just thought I'd, share that. No aesthetic breakfast is here. Breakfast is? What am I, a hobbit? A hobbit is? Anyway, no aesthetic breakfasts. I am eating chocolate Belvita breakfast biscuits because I'm trying to eat healthier and like better and lose a bit of weight, so yeah, so these are my breakfast and that's nice, and I'm currently watching Jenna Marbles videos, so I'll start reading after this. Well, I haven't accomplished any reading yet today, so that's great. But I have worked out and I'm watching Lock and Key, so, it's a great time. The cat's still mad at me because he's inside. Also, I'm not working out with my curtains open. That's why they're shut right now, because, who wants to see me being all like, ha, ha. Not that that's how you work out, but like, you know what I mean. So, yeah, I actually need to do some reading now because it's 1:30. So I think it's time that I actually started doing something. I actually think I've changed my mind in what I'm going to do. Instead of sitting down and reading, I am going to do some household jobs while listening to my audiobook. So that means I can pick up either the group book, Dark Matter, or No Exit, or what's the other one, Stalkers. I kind of feel like No Exit would be a good start one because it's short and it just looks good. So I think I might go with that one. We'll see. So I'm listening to this book, right? I am 3.5 hours in, and I realized that in my TBR for this, I was like, yeah, she's on a bus or something like that. No, she's not. The whole thing is like a woman who, it snows, she has to stop in a rest stop, and she stopped with a bunch of other people, and then she finds a child in a car, and it's like, oh, right, okay. So I totally introduced that one wrong, and my bad. No Exit, not on a bus. In other news, I am really enjoying it so far. So I am about a third of the way through, and it's gone to a place, and I'm like, wait, hang on, if you're here already, then what's going to happen? So I'm very intrigued as to where this is going to go. Could be very interesting, at least I hope it is. So I'm going to, go back to reading now. It's 5 o'clock now, and I have just been listening to No Exit, and I've been bullet journaling. Yeah, that might look completely random, but it will turn into something eventually. That is my Thrillerathon spread that I have not finished yet, so I'm very behind on that, given that Thrillerathon is obviously started. But I finished No Exit, and it was so good. Like, I'd heard it was good, and then I was reading it, and it was like, yeah, this is interesting, and then, yeah, it just took some turns, and I got really into it, and I found that the antagonist I liked the antagonist, and it's very much like cat and mouse for a lot of it, and I just really enjoyed it, and then the end! The end. So I just really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad I picked that one up. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And that's my first book down for Thrillerathon. So I don't know what challenge this covers actually. So that covers the candlestick prompt. So that's the newest thriller on my TBR. So that is done, and I'm very happy about that. I think I am not going to start another audiobook today. I am just going to pick up Sixth Target, the James Patterson one. I'm going to pick that up because I'm going to go around to my parents for dinner, and I am probably going to be watching the football at the same time as reading. So that'll be, you know, awesome. Also, the weather is so bad. Like, the wind is gone crazy, and the cat is like, please let me out. I just want to go out. And I'm like, no, you crazy cat, no. So anyway, I'm going to go read some more. End of the evening now, and I've just not vlogged for an entire portion of the night, but you know what, that's okay. So I finished another book in that time though, so that makes me quite happy. I finished Sixth Target by James Patterson and Maxine Petro, and it was fine. Honestly, this book is a bit of a weird one, as is this series as a whole. I often say this when I read this series, that it's kind of just like one of those ones that you read when you're like, I want like an easy police procedural crime thriller type thing, and they're not the most well written. I'm kind of pretty sure that this series as a whole is conceptually conceived by the big name on the front and actually written by the small name here. And I mean, yeah, it's not the best crafted story as a whole, and the characters are not particularly believable, although there was a lot less of the whole, ooh, girlfriend, this is what the girls do, we go out and have a drink. I'm never going to do that accent or whatever that was ever again, so I mean, happy having that for one time. But it's almost like the people who write these ones have never met women and how they actually talk, but it's beside the point. This one was okay. There were quite a lot of storylines going on all at once, and some of them were interesting, some of them were really interesting, like the child kidnapping storyline, and what was the other storyline? Oh my god, I've already forgotten. I've literally just finished this book. The section that I didn't enjoy in this was like a very lengthy section where they were in a courtroom. Please excuse the cat, he's playing with a noisy toy. But yeah, there's a section where they're in a courtroom, and I just was like, yeah, you're rehashing the same thing over and over again, and I've already heard this like 10 times. Could you not? Could you not? Maybe like courtroom things are just not really for me, because like that was a big problem I had with the fourth book in this series. It was like just in a courtroom, and I hated it because I was just so bored. Maybe these characters aren't made to stand up in a courtroom. Perhaps that's it. But this was fine. I gave it a 3 stars out of 5, mostly because it was just exactly what I expected. I feel like it's setting up for some other larger things, but like, I don't know, it just doesn't, it's just an easy story to read. So there was that. So I think that's a pretty successful first day of Thrillerathon. I have finished 2 of the 9 books on my TBR. Oh, there's still 9 books. That's quite a lot of books. But I have read 2 of them now, so that makes me feel better. So No Exit by Taylor Adams and Sixth Target by James Patterson and Maxine Petro. 2 books down, 7 to go. I'm feeling good. One of them was a 3-star, one of them was a 5-star, so, you know, it's a mixed bag. I've got a visit from the cat, and I'm going to catch him because he needs to make an appearance in the vlog. He hates me right now because I blocked him inside because of Storm Dennis. So, he can be angry at Dennis rather than me. Can't you, Coops? Can't you? So with cat cuddles at the end of this vlog, I'm going to end it here, and anything else that I do film tonight, which I probably won't, can go in tomorrow's vlog, because why not? So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!